Hi and welcome to Scope Month. My name is Daniel Bogdanoff and today we are giving away 8 scopes. It is Friday, March 10th, and every Friday I'm giving away 2 4000 X series scopes on top of the 1000 X series scopes that we're giving away each day in March. We also do a scope tip every day, and since we're giving away 4000s today, we're going to look at a scope tip on the 4000 X series. So I have plugged in a 5-volt peak-to-peak sine wave coming out of my waveform generator, and normally if you're going to look at these signals on your device, you're going to try and scale your signal, and you're going to get to about there and see this is too much, I'm losing signal, and you're going to be happy with scaling your signal right about there. As it turns out, the way you scale your signals actually affects your measurement integrity. So we're going to take 2 sets of measurements, one with the signal fully scaled on screen and one with the signal scaled only a little bit on the screen. So our first set of measurements is going to be made with the signal scaled pretty small. I'm going to hit measure. And I already have a peak-to-peak measurement going on, and I want to turn on statistics, and I'm going to display those statistics. And we're going to let those measurements run a little bit. So we've waited about 45 seconds, and you can see that I've run just around 50,000 measurements. And my standard deviation of this measurement is 32.3 millivolts peak to peak. So that's how much my measurement is varying over time. Now I see a lot of engineers scaling their signals half size on the screen, especially if they're using 2 signals, they want to stack them on top of each other. Let's see what happens if I make that measurement on the signal that's scaled to full screen. So I'm going to hide the statistics for now. I'm going to scale the signal to full screen, and I can actually fine-tune that scaling by tapping in the knob, and I get this little fine vernier window. And now I have my signal scaled full screen. Let's turn my statistics back on and reset them, and we're going to run another 50,000 or so measurements. Another cool thing on these scopes that I'll show off while we're getting to 50,000 measurements is you can actually make these windows transparent, so that way you can see the signal underneath your measurement window. So we've hit about 50,000 measurements. I'm going to go ahead and stop the acquisition, and we can see that my standard deviation of that measurement is now 15 millivolts. So the standard deviation of that measurement, meaning how accurate was my measurement over those 50,000 acquisitions, is now half of what it was when my signal was scaled halfway on the screen. That's because when you scale the signal smaller, you're not taking advantage of the full 8 bits of the ADC on the scope. I should also say that the bits of resolution of your scope aren't the only way to get measurement accuracy. So just because one scope has more bits of resolution than another doesn't mean it's actually going to be more accurate. You have to consider things like noise floor and signal integrity throughout the design of the scope. If you want to learn more about how to make better measurements with your oscilloscope, check out the video How to Make Great Oscilloscope Measurements, which was part of our Keysight Oscilloscopes webcast series. It's on our YouTube channel. There's a link for that in the description. So let's draw some scope winners. The first 2 names I call are going to be the 4000 X series scopes, and the next 6 are going to be for 1000 X series scopes. So our 4000 X series winners are John Butler and Robert Burgess, and then our 1000 X series winners are Kareem Hafez, Stefania Wolska, Jacob Crawford, Michael Miniert, Dave Heisler, and Say Luke. Congratulations, we'll be in touch with you shortly. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in to our live cast on Monday. You can actually go to our channel page and hit get a reminder for that, and YouTube will notify you when that live stream begins. We also have our next Find Daniel scavenger hunt beginning next week, so if you can find the cutout by Tuesday at midnight, we'll give away an extra 5 scopes next week. And while you're here, go check out some of the webcasts on our YouTube channel. We have a whole playlist of those. The link for that is in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the Keysight Oscilloscopes YouTube page. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. All right, that's that. It's the weekend. Time to go home.